My name is DJ Shotgun, and I am going to teach you how to install the Innofader Pro 2 inside of your Rain mixer. Whether you have the 61, 62, 64, 68, 56, and 57 models. The Innofader Pro 2 is what you'll need to install into this mixer. And for an easy go-to guide, you can come here and I'll show you how to install it real fast using the proper tools and the proper items. You want to make sure your mixer is powered completely off, unplugged and everything. And second, you want to take the knobs off your mixer, set them aside neatly, so you know exactly how to put it back together when it's time to put it back together. The screws, keep in mind, have been previously unscrewed, but yeah, you get the picture. Just take the screws off, take your faceplate off, set it to the side. And this is the original fader that comes with the 62. Don't get me wrong, it's a great fader, but we're trying to install the Innofader Pro 2, so follow with me. Take this, you want to take this cord off, be gentle with it. Now inside your box, it comes with bags of adapters for all kinds of mixtures. This fader fits in all kinds of mixtures, so you'll have to use the correct one. In this case, hey, right off the top, we'll be using adapter 10. It's for the Rain mixers, for the model 61, 62, 64, 68, the TTM 56, and the TTM 57. So yes, you will need this adapter. It has like that little sort of funny black piece right there, and it has a cover protecting piece that we'll be taking off, but yeah, this is the piece. And the Innofader Pro 2 also comes with these items, adapters for your fader to install inside the mixer. In this case, we'll be using this one. This is for the 62. You'll see how I install that later. Set that aside. Of course, you got your fader. And keep in mind, with your fader, you have your curve and your cuts right here, which you'll also have to be setting later. And it comes with a bag of accessories, some deoxit oil, great stuff, keep your components clean. A cool little keychain, which will be helpful in aid of installing this fader because it has the Phillips head screwdriver inside one side and a Phillips head and a flathead on the other. Proper washers and also the proper screws you'll need to install your fader. The Innofader Pro 2 also comes with the instructions and also a preset guide for whatever specific mixer you're using to install this fader in. In this case, we'll be installing and calibrating for a Rain 62 mixer, so follow my directions on this, and it's real easy. Now, if you look closely at the fader, we have a left cut, a right cut, and also the center of it is the curve. You're going to need to adjust it right here. You can follow the guide here, or you can fine-tune it for the custom setting you like. What I'm going to do is take the adapter, and notice it has an 8-prong adapter right here, male, and there's a 4-prong right here, male. You can take that protective piece off, by the way, and you want to install the 8 female prong adapter, the double ridges on the bottom side, into the adapter like so. Make sure it fits nice and snug. There you go. Real simple. Then after you install the 8-prong, you'll want to take the 4-prong female of the 62 and install it into the adapter for male prong of the Innofader Pro 2 like so. Make sure it's nice and there you go. Voila. Now on the preset sheet for the 62 mixer, it says to adjust the curve all the way to the left and find the arrows on the cut, and you want to set the arrows to 12 o'clock on both. That way you can have the proper cut and proper adjustment and just the right calibration for your fader. Now mind you, you can play with the settings to your perfect customized feel. So, you know, you might want to experiment a little bit with the curve and see exactly how you're feeling it. And if that's your feeling, keep it there and go for it. Now you're going to want to take the smaller bracket, the adapter piece for this certain mixer, so you can fit this fader inside properly. And also it comes with adhesive washers in your accessory bag like I showed earlier, and with the 2 small bottom holes in advance, we're going to want to put washers on those. Just take the adhesive off the washers and you can gently put them on. And once it's in place, you'll need that for later. It's to help secure the fader in secure and tight, so you'll have no issues with it messing up on you. So yeah, you want to do that. You're going to want to take the 2 small black screws. They're Phillips screws, by the way, outside of your accessory bag. There's 2 smallest ones because this is what you're going to need to connect the bracket to the actual fader. So you take the fader and make sure it's facing you, and that's the proper way to put it in. You lock the bracket over, and you see that the grooves are made for the screws to fit in, so it'll be nice and smooth, and there should be no problem there installing that. Where we installed the washers earlier, you're going to want to line that with the, push these wires back there safely and secure. Make sure they're not touching anything, not messing up any of the components inside. There you go. And you're going to want to line up the holes right there. And you can use the original silver screws that held your 62 fader in to screw this bracket in. It'll fit perfect. You just line those up there like so. My screwdriver. And install the fader like so. Make sure when you screw this in, it's nice and tight so it secures that fader just the way you need it to be. Now, as you can see, I installed the fader securely. No problems there. It's not loose or anything. Now, make sure your tension is properly set, or that's the way you want. You want to test it with the fader a little bit and see if that's the setting you like. If that's the setting you like, then go with it. And start installing everything back together. Putting your faceplate back on first. Yeah, you know what to do from here. So as I finish putting the plate back on, almost to the fun part, getting to test the fader itself. So, and keep in mind, you can get all of this same information at Innofader.com. Repeat, Innofader.com, and it will show you how to properly install and calibrate your mixer as well. Yep, the fader's right. Put these up and downs back in, and let's go hook up the mixer and see what we got. Now let's test the fader out, see if it's the proper setting I like, if I might have to adjust it or anything else, but play a beat and let's test it out. We'll start with some transforms and see if it's nice and crispy. Yeah, now let's try some crabs and see if it's sensitive to the clicks. Word. Okay, let's try a boomerang and see if it picks it up. You have it. Now, this part of the tutorial is a little more advanced to show you how you can adjust the calibration to your likings. I have the cut set all the way on the left side, all the way over to 7 o'clock. And I got this one set all the way over to 5 o'clock, the right cut. Then I put my curve, because if you pay attention to the arrows, the dials, if you go this way, clockwise, it's more sharp. Counterclockwise is more blend. So that's more of a lag, more of an open space when you open your fader. So if you want less lag, you want to put it more to the center, and you want the curve to be sharp, sharp as it can be. See, comes right in. Like I said, you have to pay. Hey, the calibration is going to be your buddy, so play with it until it's the setting you like, and the fader will do the rest.